After using my boat and boat trailer, I realized something was wrong, and now something is missing. Let's get into it. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Kemp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Today we're talking about boat trailer maintenance. And guys, this is really important. When you are hauling your boat down the road, your trailer is bouncing, there's a lot of stress on it, it's got a full load with a boat and whatever you've got up in the boat, if the fuel tanks are full, if you've got coolers up there, fishing gear, whatever, you got your boat loaded down as it's going down the road, you're putting a lot of stress on your trailer. Then when you load the boat on the trailer or you unload the boat from the trailer, when you're at the boat ramp, again, you're putting stresses on different parts of the trailer. So it's very important for you to inspect your boat trailer from time to time to look for cracks, either cracks at a welded area or just cracks elsewhere on the metal. And one of the best ways to do that, guys, is to do that once you've launched the boat. When the boat is sitting in the water, and you go park your truck and trailer, if you have time, if it's not a busy boat ramp, right? If you have time, don't just hop out of the truck or the van or your tow vehicle and run right to the boat to go have a day of fun. Take some time and inspect your boat trailer. Look for cracks in welds, look at your tires, look at your brakes, look at your hitch, look at all the things that is harder to look at when the boat is on the trailer, because you just might find something like what we found. Check it out. When it comes to pontoon boat trailers, this area by the winch is one of the weakest links because it gets hit every time you load the boat on the trailer. And as you can see, we now have a crack right here. We're going to take that to get it welded, and then we'll reassemble it, put it back on the trailer, and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, I'm back from England Motorsports where I got my trailer welded up, and want to thank Evan for doing the welding for me. Evan has done all my fabrication. He did the tongue lengthening on the cargo camper, as well as adding all the outside accessories to the cargo camper. Evan is the man. So I'm going to put a link to his channel right up here where you can check out England Motorsports, racing, fabrication, all kinds of cool stuff. I want to thank Evan, so let's show you what we did. All right, guys, so here it is. Basically what Evan did was he ground out the crack and then filled it with a weld and then made a little plate here that he put over it to make it stronger. So what that means is basically it'll crack in front of it. It'll crack here if it cracks again. So don't assume that just because you weld something and do a repair that you're never going to get any more cracks. You need to continually inspect your trailers for cracks even after a repair. I'm sure it'll be a while until I get another crack, but I plan to use this boat for years to come. Let's get it all put together. Now that she's all put together, it's time to put her back on the trailer. And there you have it, guys. She's ready to go. So here's another up close look at the repair. So as you can see, the crack was here. Again, ground it out, welded it, and then put a little patch on it. Probably as the boat hits, this as we're putting it on the trailer, the next crack will be somewhere between here and here because it's all strengthened in here and there's no reason for it to crack out here. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this as we go, but also keeping an eye on welds here, welds there, the upright supports, just keeping an eye on everything, as well as down there, which is where it cracked before. So the question is, why does it keep cracking, right? So this is the second time this piece has cracked, and really it's all about how I load the boat and leverage. So these pontoon boats are, they're not super heavy, but they're pretty heavy. And these pontoons don't slide on the trailer. So it's not like I can get it close and then winch it the rest of the way. I have tried to winch. Maybe if I got a heavier duty winch with a better gear ratio, I would be able to winch this boat on the trailer. And if this winch ever fails, that's probably what I'll do. But because I can't winch the boat on the trailer with this winch, I have to drive the boat up to the front stops. And sometimes I'm really gentle when I hit those. Sometimes I hit them harder than I want to, right? I mean, it just depends on the ramp. We're all over the place, guys. So it's not like I'm putting in and taking out at the same ramp all the time. So I'm used to it. Different ramps are steeper than others. And so, or when you're putting in saltwater, the tide affects how you load the boat on the trailer. If the tide is out and you're farther down the ramp versus when the tide is in and you're higher up on the ramp, changes the angle on the trailer. So when I'm trying to load the boat, I have to get it all the way up to those stops. And so, like I said, sometimes I hit them harder than I want to. Because the pontoon boat is so high where it's bolted to the trailer, that is a lot of leverage, right? Archimedes said, give me a lever long enough and I'll move the earth, right? That's a pretty long lever. When you're getting hit by a 20-foot pontoon boat with a 115 horsepower engine, pushing it onto the trailer, when it's being hit up here, it puts a lot of stress down low. So, because I know that, right, I'm constantly checking this area for cracks. And guys, I've had this boat, I think 8 years now, right? And because it's a 2017, bought it late 2016, so it's late 2024. So yeah, I've had it 8 years. Only 2 minor cracks in 8 years. I think I'm doing pretty good, especially with, I've had this boat in Lake Superior. I've had this boat in Lake Erie. I've had this boat in Lake Gunnersville in Alabama. I've had it in the Bayou, New Orleans. I've had it out the Atlantic coast. I've had it in Lake Cumberland, Kentucky. I've had it in some of the smaller chain of lakes in Minnesota. This boat's been all over the place, guys. I've hauled it all over. So with that many road miles, I think I'm doing really good. But regardless of whether you tow your trailer all over the country or you're just towing it a mile down the road, right, you need to inspect your trailer. So your bunk brackets, make sure that your bunk brackets are good. Especially, guys, and if you're putting your trailer in saltwater rusts metal. It doesn't matter if it's galvanized or painted steel. Galvanized will last a lot longer than painted steel, but you need to be rinsing your trailer. You need to be cleaning your trailer. One of the best things that you can do for a boat trailer that you use in saltwater a lot is occasionally just go put your boat in a freshwater lake and go run it around the lake for a few minutes and then load it back on the trailer. It's good for the boat, but it's great for the trailer because you're submerging your trailer in fresh water. So that's really, really good. I think it's one of the reasons why my trailer has lasted so long is because it's in fresh water about as much as it's in salt water. So just a pro tip there. But guys, you need to be checking your axles. You need to be checking your U-bolts. Anytime you're doing a project like this, check the hardware, guys. I decided to reuse the hardware this time, but next time I do this project, I'm probably going to replace all the hardware in this setup. It wasn't bad. It probably won't be bad next time, but new hardware is cheap and it's not going to be a point of failure. But guys, check your trailers. You do not want your trailer breaking as you're going down the road. The whole idea behind a boat is to go have fun. It is no fun to be broken down on the side of the road because your trailer broke. So guys, that's just the tip of the day. I'm glad I caught it early. Glad it was an easy fix. My buddy, Evan had it done in a half hour, and then it was just maybe 30 minutes to take off the boat and 30 minutes to put back on the boat. So the longest part was just driving to my buddy Evan's place because he lives about an hour away from me to get it welded up. So easy fix. If you're going to have stuff like this, guys, it pays to know a welder, and Evan's a good one. So if you're in the Tampa Bay area, and I'll put a link down below to Evan's YouTube channel, and you can get connected with him if you need anything. He does everything, guys. He builds race cars. He does automotive restorations. I think he had like a 1940s Pontiac in his shop when I was up there. Awesome stuff, right? So if you can dream it, Evan can build it. So and guys, I'm also going to put a link to one of my latest projects with Evan right up here. Where we worked on the cargo camper. So check that out if you want to see some of his work. It's really, really cool stuff. But guys, that's it. Maintain your stuff. Do the due diligence. When the boat is off the trailer, take a few minutes, walk around your trailer, check everything out. It just might save you a big headache and a lot of money. Guys, I'm Kevin with Kemp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. We exist to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. That's why we do gear maintenance videos, guys. You might be new to boat ownership. You might be new to this whole thing. I want you guys to have a great time with your families. I don't want you to have nothing but headaches with gear maintenance because you didn't know to check your trailer for cracks in the welds and things like that. So that's why we do these videos. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and ring that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos. We've got a ton of camping, hiking, fishing content, campground reviews, travel vlogs. We camp and fish all over the United States, so check us out. And guys, thanks for watching. If you want to, you can connect with us at our other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and X, or you can connect with us at our website at campoutside.com. If you have any questions about boat trailer maintenance, drop something in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.